Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Boston Celtics going up against the Philadelphia 76ers at Wells Fargo Center. Brian Anderson here alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us from the floor. And the starting group for the Celtics: Horford at the 4 with Porzingis at the 5. White and Brown team up as the backcourt, and it's Brogdon in at the small forward position. And for Philadelphia, Tucker and Embiid make up the front court. Tyrese Maxey is out there with James Harden, and it's Harris in at the 3. Each of these teams can go deep into their bench, Grant. We'll probably see a lot of different looks in terms of rotations.
Because of their collective depth, both teams can come at you in waves. And another great luxury about depth, you can keep those fresh legs on the floor pretty much at all times.
Heads up on the money pass by Maxey. Great vision.
White against Maxey. Here's Porzingis, and he buries his first look.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Now here's Tucker. Out to Harris. Maxey surveys. Shot clock at 6. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
How about the agility of Maxey there, just working around the defense?
Here's Brown, and Brown with the stuff.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Lots of winning going on in Philadelphia. 6 straight playoff appearances, Richard.
Yeah, they're the masters of the mid. Their game, that's just the way it is. No finals appearances. And look, that's got to be top of mind. East is tough, but they've got the talent to go far, but they just keep having mid seasons.
Here's Brown. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. Can't hit from the elbow.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Maxey passes to Harden. Back to Maxey. Hangs in the air. It's hauled in by White.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
And Brogdon with the stuff.
Can't forget about Brogdon's leaping ability. More than capable of jamming it home.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Outside Harden. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Harden's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game. Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Pass to Embiid. Now Harris. Outside Tucker. To the paint. Now Embiid. 27 points his last game.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Porzingis in the post. Embiid's there. So they take the lead.
Nice to have a big man you can count on to hit that shot. Makes the offense much more diverse.
Pass to Maxey. Launches a 3. Tucker clanks the putback jam. And so Horford will bring it up for the Celtics. Soft touch off the glass. Brogdon's got his second bucket of the night.
And Brogdon is used to having to overcome tough defense. That is just quality composure there by him.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And this is their first time matched up with the Celtics this year.
And this is probably a game they've been looking forward to since these guys bounced them from the playoffs last year.
And the 76ers will have a different look here. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Embiid. Reed comes in for Tucker. Melton, he's checked in for Tyrese Maxey. And it's Beverly in for Harden. The Celtics also with a sub. Champagne's checked in. Now here's Beverly. And Porzingis with the block.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots. There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot out. Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Beverly outside. Can they get it? Blocked! Here's Brogdon. Here's Champagnie. Yep, count it. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Boston.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Puts it up from 12. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
I just love the ball movement.
The Sixers trailing. Beverly right side. It's deflected. Harrell against Porzingis. Here's Horford. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Harris. The shot, no good. Horford with some nice D. White, the pass to Horford. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Beverly against White. Beverly, the pass to Harrell. Here's Reed. Back to Harrell. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Man, that's how Harrell gets his offense. Being tougher and more physical than the guys trying to stop him.
Here's Champagnie. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
That's his first personal foul.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Boston, Justin Champagnie at the line for 1.
And it's the Sixers with the ball. Trailing by 13. They defeated Washington in their last game.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And they backed it up with their play, got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
And so it's the Boston Celtics in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen the Celtics really take control here.
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Here's White. This is the most they've led, 13 points. P.J. Tucker is out there with Paul Reed. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's James Harden. And it's Maxey in at the 2. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Brogdon with a strong finish.
Brogdon with the smooth finish inside. His game is so polished.
Reed passes to Maxey. Tries again. And he takes it up and lays it in. Reed's got his first basket.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's White. Oh, through contact. White gets the finish.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And for the 76ers, they're shooting around 35% from the field so far. From 9 feet, and Porzingis with the block. Brogdon with the ball. Picked up by Tucker. Offensive rebound. And that one drops for him. White's got 4 points in the quarter.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Well, Grant, we're still early on in the season here, but you feel like you've got a good sense of these teams yet?
Absolutely no. I mean, it's too early right now to tell. Now, some teams are still kind of coming into their own, so I think we need a few more games before we get a real sense of who the contenders are this year.
Porzingis passes to Brogdon. Over Embiid. And it's Brogdon missing. The 76ers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Maxey against White. And it's Maxey missing.
Not his best night and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
And he gets the bucket. Brogdon's got 8 points.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Joel Embiid talked about setting the tone. He said it's not easy being a leader. I'm not an off-the-court guy. I'm more reserved. But on the court, I show up. That's the way I like to lead, dominating on the court, offensively, defensively, and try to bring everybody along with me. Brian?
He does it well, for sure. Allie, thanks for that. And that one's good. Porzingis.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Brogdon. That one's good for 2. 10 points for him.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Harden. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And Grant, while James Harden is no stranger to trade requests, the Sixers front office, no stranger to him either.
And they've shown the patience to wait for the right deal before. In the meantime, there's the business of winning games.
Nice feed by Brogdon. Excellent at whipping those passes to open teammates.
Pass to Reed. Outside Maxey. Now Embiid. Defended by Porzingis. Second chance effort. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, it's such a simple yet effective move. Embiid executing the pump fake.
At the line for your Sixers, Joel Embiid.
And Boston calls time here. And Joel Embiid is a rarity in many ways, including how effective he is inside.
Yeah, BA, we don't see that as much as we used to. Big men dominating down low, but Embiid is an exception. A center with a deadly mix of dominance down low and skill work outside.
The 76ers will have a different look here. Harrell's checked in for Reed. Harris comes in for Tucker. Melton, he's checked in for Maxey. And it's Beverly in for James Harden. And he makes a first.
And Embiid is, no question, one of the best players in the game. Just a versatile big man who wants to win multiple championships.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Benton. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Beverly outside.
minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Baseline try. And the bucket is good.
Harris with some finesse to knock down that little mid-range jumper.
And Tatum's got the ball here for the Celtics. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Offensive board.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
To the middle. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Terrific lob, and Tatum takes care of the rest. This is how it's done. Those passes dunk themselves.
The 76ers shooting only 36% during the second. Beverly, the pass to Harrell. Back to Beverly. From the arc. Williams grabs the board.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome! There's 47 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Embiid. Brown against Beverly. Oh, Williams with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. "35 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Beverly with it, guarded now by Williams.
His struggles continue here in the second period. He simply can't get anything to fall.
Inside. Oh, stolen by Harris. Melton outside. Now here's Beverly. No made baskets yet. Pass to Embiid. Doesn't go for him.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, Al. As you anchor that front court, what were you guys looking to accomplish in the first half?
I mean, we're just trying to play with pace. Trying to dominate on the defensive end, get rebounds, make it tough.
Pace is key. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Out in front at the half is Boston. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, give us your take.
Their passing was clearly superior in the first half. They were playing a team game, not one-on-one basketball. Good player movement, good ball movement, and they have a healthy lead.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Philadelphia?
The shooting percentage they allow was through the roof. Their coach should absolutely be ripping into them. They need to take some pride on the other end and just lock it in, lock it in, lock it in.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Malcolm Brogdon.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Kicking off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. We've got Jason Tatum, Malcolm Brogdon out there with Delano Banton. Then there's Robert Williams, and it's Champagnie at the 5. Always ahead of steam, Richard. Tyrese Maxey is so electric. You never know what he's going to bring.
Oh, B.A., he loves to get out in transition and run. Speed is his greatest asset, and look, speed kills. And he definitely uses that to his advantage.
Pass to Embiid. Tatum against Harden. Tucker with the ball. Out to Harris. Outside Harden. The 3. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Harden's got 9.
You gotta chase Harden off that three-point line. He is too good of a shooter to be given any airspace from that line.
Here's Banton. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Give him 8 points now.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Knocked away. Going all the way to the rack. Up ahead. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
This has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Maxey. The rebound, Celtics.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Again, Boston.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's off to Detroit after this game, where they will face the Pistons. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Philly fans, they're known for their passion, and Tyrese Maxey said, I love them because they're real. They're honest and they're tough. They know the game, they know what they're talking about, and they know what players are getting out of there. They care about winning, and that's what I care about. Brian?
That's such a great sports city, too. Allie, thank you. And the Celtics call time here. And what you appreciate about Tobias Harris, the steady production, Richard.
Yeah, he rarely has an off night. Even if his shot isn't falling, he'll find other ways to help because he has a team-first mentality.
The 76ers making a switch here. Reed's checked in, and a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at Philadelphia, they pulled themselves up to the second-place spot.
Checking out Boston, they are steamrolling everyone as expected. Tons of talent, nice team chemistry. This is the team to beat this year.
Here's Brogdon. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his second.
That one on Harris.
Brogdon really utilizes that size down low. He'll go right at these guys as he did there.
Malcolm Brogdon, 2 shots.
And that one falls for Brogdon. And Grant, these days, more and more teams emphasize the importance of switch defense.
It's so true in the modern NBA, BA. Every team has to be able to switch to take away a lot of the action of the offensive team. So having defenders who can guard multiple players on the court is a must.
Outside Harden. From deep three-point land. Rebounded by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Philadelphia's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Three-pointer, Harden hits the three-pointer. Harden's got 6 here in the quarter.
We know this about Harden. He's got every trick in that bag.
Here's Brogdon. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists tonight.
And very few teams rely on mid-range jumpers nowadays, but that's been their preferred way of finding points.
Harden misses.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Here's Cornette. And Reed pulls it down.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And there it is for him.
In full-on catch-up mode, they're raining threes right now.
Out left to the wing. Pure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Pass to Maxey. Looking to get back on track. And he goes in for the dunk.
I just love the pace that Maxey plays at, constantly applying pressure to the defense.
Here's Pritchard. Maxey covering. Pritchard, the pass to Brogdon. A minute 42 left in the third quarter here. Count it. Cornette's got his first bucket in this one.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
Harden, the pass to Reed. It's tipped. On the wing, Tatum. Hounded by Harris. Tatum, good. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Celtics?
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. Harrell's checked in for the Sixers. Melton comes in for Tobias Harris.
D'Anthony Melton.
58 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Hauser. Another one falls for Boston.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Pass to Harden. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Harden's got 10 points here in the second half.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
And it's good for 2.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
For 3, Maxey. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Boston on offense. Outside Brogdon. Back to Cornette. Shoots over Maxey. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
You can tell Brogdon has good vision. He can see where those openings are no matter how small.
Harden with it. And they'll get another chance. What a performance for Malcolm Brogdon. He has been the story for the Celtics. Moving the rock and looking for a shot. It's clear he's in a good rhythm. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And the 76ers shooting at about 34% here in this game. Patrick Beverley out there with Furkan Korkmaz. Then it's Daniel House. Then it's Montrezl Harrell. And it's Petrushev in at the 4-man position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And I heard Giannis Antetokounmpo say he would have loved to go to your alma mater, Grant, because of all the tall and skilled players that have come out of Duke.
You know, B.A., I'm not sure he mentioned me on that list, but certainly nice to hear that from Giannis.
Boston calls timeout.
Who wants them? Get up and make some noise.
Boston. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Cornette. White comes in for Hauser. And it's Jaylen Brown in for Malcolm Brogdon.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
First free throw is good. So he gets them both. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for Boston. Takes a 13-footer. And it's Harrell with a rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Korkmaz, good.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Here's Tatum. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it.
And it's clear that Tatum loves the mid-range, excels at recognizing when to shoot from there.
Knocks it loose. And so it looks like the Sixers will retain possession here.
Still Sixers ball.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Beverly against Brown. And Beverly gets it to go. Beverly's got his first points in this one.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Tatum passes to Porzingis. Richard, what's your stance on the take foul that was implemented not too long ago?
I am so glad that they implemented that. The transition game is one of the most entertaining aspects of the game. Not many people are going to complain about a rule that encourages up-tempo basketball.
First one falls for him.
Standing at 7-3. We have never seen a player quite like Kristaps Porzingis. A fantastic shooter, a solid ball handler. What a talent.
Both free throws good from Porzingis. And the 76ers shooting 37% from the floor at this point. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Korkmaz. Boston with a rebound.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Down low. Here's Tatum. And the layup is good off the glass. Tatum's gotten 4 this quarter.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Beverly, the pass to Korkmaz. Back to Beverly. From deep. Tatum pulls it in.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
The unique perspective of a big. Porzingis has great awareness and the ability to easily find the open man.
Brown against Beverly. And Porzingis with the block. Pass to Brown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Beverly against Porzingis. Here's Petrushev. Counted from distance.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
And Boston calls time here. And RJ team's now able to add a third two-way contract to the roster. A lot of quality players getting a foothold into the league now.
Yeah, you think of names like Alex Caruso, Lou Dort, able to develop in both the G League and in the association. So many players have really gotten their footing inside that G League.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Harris comes in for House, and it's Springer in for Korkmaz. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Boston. Brissett comes in for Jaylen Brown. Here's Brogdon. Porzingis passes to Pritchard. And stolen by Harrell. For three, here's Harris. The rebound, Celtics.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pritchard. It's good.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Pass to Harrell. Driving in. Here's Springer. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket. Grant, you had an incredible career. Two-time college champ, 7-time All-Star. But tell me where owner ranks in your career resume.
You know, BA, it's very fascinating. The main reason I wanted to open the door for other ex-players to get equity in teams, I do believe ownership groups should involve ex-players and listen to us, you know, and I think that is where the league is ultimately heading.
Brogdon with a bucket.
And so far, this game has belonged to Brogdon. He is showing no signs of slowing down either.
Outside Maxey.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the game. And he lobs it up top.
His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Harrell. From the baseline. Here's Reed. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Really left him alone that time.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Celtics.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Malcolm Brogdon.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
And while we have a second, what rule changes, if any, would you like the NBA to consider, Richard?
Well, how about this? Instead of rule changes, I want to talk about something that I want them to keep the same. I want them to keep the same 82-game season. That's the same that Bill Russell played, that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar played. They weren't flying private. They didn't have 5 trainers. They didn't have all of this technology. And these guys put up outstanding seasons and played 82 games. That was the benchmark, and I think doing that and changing that would mess with history.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Malcolm Brogdon.
What an unbelievable offensive performance from him tonight. I mean, it's been crazy fun to watch him just go off. I mean, the defense had no chance. He just kept scoring over and over again.
This here was a gutsy performance from him in front of a tough crowd. The fans were on his back, and it never got to him. If anything, it motivated him more. There's a minute 26 left to play in the fourth quarter. Great D that time from Beverly.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
That's how you play it. Does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
Maxey on the wing. Takes a 13-footer. No good off the glass. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Celtics. Here's Brissett. And that one no good to start off the night. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Harris left side. Pass to Harrell. Banton pulls it in. So it's Boston now. And here's Brogdon. Shoots over Maxey. Brogdon with a bucket.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Tipped. Here's Champagny. Pass to Brogdon. Pulls it in from the elbow. And the miss. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.